Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And we're going to continue where we last left off with episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Where the evil magistrate the person playing the evil magistrate was murdered. And the person playing the Steel Samurai himself, Mr. Will Powers, is being accused of his murder. And everything is pointing at everyone else, considering Will Powers has been asleep from what he's been saying.
This whole thing is bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's fucking bullshit up the schnitz. Alright. October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
What a day.
This is not time to be for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
Why do they keep just call him Will Powers?
Because everyone's calling him WP, that's why.
I know, it doesn't make sense.
That's whatever.
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and the producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we going...
That's our band at the Tabarnak.
Well, what are we doing here? Let's go to the studio.
Alright. Move. Let's go to main studio. October 18th to 16 p.m. Global Studio, main gate.
No one's here.
Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look. She left her donuts.
They're not stealing.
Also, they're probably stale AF.
Mm-hmm.
What? I wasn't gonna eat them.
Considering how much you like to devour fucking burgers, you never fucking know there, Maya. Alrighty.
Fucking stalk birds in this area.
Oh yeah. I'm being reminded of playing like Mega Man 64.
Yep.
Like. Alright, employee area.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey!
Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Good job, guys.
Oh? Oh, don't mention it.
It's true they caught the security lady.
Why is Phoenix being all weird all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Is that like the nerve's like, oh, like I can't tell what he's doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like normally on a copy they'll say like nervous laughter or something like that. Like they'll give it some kind of.
Well, yeah, but this is also like a. Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury. We have to kind of wing it.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you awkward, bro?
Bro, why you awkward, bro? Fuck if we know. That's you. Oh no, wait, that's me. Shit.
I was like, I'm not Penny.
No, I'm Penny. Actually,
Oh shit, squeak.
I don't know. Actually, she just called me. Told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? The only one here? The one that's covered? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork, so some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of time they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Why does her accent keep changing?
I don't know, man. I can't stick to an accent with this one.
She looks like a child, but you make her sound like an adult, and she keeps going from British to not.
I know. The thing is, I'm pretty sure she's actually an adult. She's not even a child. Oh, she's 18. Adult enough. I don't know what voice to give her that. That's the issue with her. I'm just going to continue trying to do a British accent, and it's going to be good luck, because I'm not that good at it.
Fair enough.
just a lot of things, they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh! Well, sure, these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right, I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't worry about doing your job well. It's like, that's not good advice.
Please worry. If you'll excuse me, I'll have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Olbag. If I could do a lighter tone, like, British accent, I would, but I can't. Because I feel like if she had a British accent, but with a slightly, like, lighter tone because she's younger, it would probably work. But I cannot.
My voice won't do the thing.
My voice won't do the thing when I'm trying to do that particular accent. It's like, no.
Right, see you later then.
And good luck with the investigation.
I saw the cogs in your head just spinning there like, wait.
That was... I switched to a different British accent. What the fuck happened? Oh. Fuck it.
The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, the T-bone steak.
This is what she did, and then she was like, oh, but I want... You know, she wants steak, but you just had burgers.
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 That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. My goodness.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that...
I still need a burp again, and I keep flipping my words because of it.
He came in through that...
Brain, work with me here.
He came in through that drain?
There we go. Fuck, man.
I love watching you try to figure it out. You're like, I can deconstruct this.
I had to focus elsewhere and then be like, okay, go look back at the text. Jesus Christ.
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah. I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you?
No.
She's trying to get the kid to come in so we can ask questions, I'm pretty sure.
What? You want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We
No.
can?
No! I did not say that! Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh.
Rip it open.
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes. Hello!
Oh, hello. Yeah, you're right on time. We just started not too long ago. Yeah! Almost sounds like Miss Piggy. Hurry up!
Hi,
There.
bud.
Hi! Do you want to say
Why are you
hi?
yelling? What is everyone yelling about?
Hi! Do you want to say hi? Come on! Come on, bud!
Get my leg? You
Come
can
on.
step on my leg if you want.
Come on!
No! Yeah, I run!
Oh, dear.
There, that should make the kid happy.
That sounded like Maya, but at the same time it was a little bit too high-pitched. Charm.
The things we do. Hello.
Alrighty then.
Hello.
Hmm?
Mr. Drain.
What the fuck?
Calling into the drain to say hello.
Is there anything in here? The dressing room.
This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Power says, at least. Hi. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
You want to try one of the other flavors?
Sure.
If I can find one.
Later, though, because friggin'...
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put it aside for you. Right now I'm getting a lot of the pineapple ones. Jesus Christ.
Candy goes...
Why am I getting so many pineapples?
Candy goes flying.
Holy shit, it's like
A bunch of pineapple.
it's 80% pineapples right now. Where's the mango? There's a mango. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Like,
You want a bag of pineapples?
like, I'm serious. Like, what the fuck?
I know. I can see it. That's a shit ton of pineapple.
So in that whole pack, because I already had a punch today and a mango today.
There were 3 mango.
Yeah. There was more lime and pineapple than anything else. My goodness.
Bravo.
Get back in there. I actually like the lime ones though, so I'm gonna eat those last.
Yeah,
And the
lime's good.
punch one's actually pretty good too.
You need to get more melona.
Yes. I don't know what the fuck that was, but anyways. Alright.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers wasn't sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh. She's got a point.
Bum, 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 bum.
Examine the grate.
Why can't I? Oh. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm used to, like, because I played it originally on the DS and I had to use the touchscreen to go from one thing to another screen. I'm like,
Yeah, I was just
where's
confused.
that option? I'm like, oh,
I didn't know
it's
why
right
we
there.
didn't check the thing when we opened it.
I don't know.
The drain grate's off. And I know who did it.
Now the kill will be able to come.
What the fuck did I just say? I did not
The
say
kill be able to.
The kid will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Not with your face the way it is. She's literally like, yeah, we're being devious. Doesn't it feel good?
Mm.
Must be nice to live so free of guilt.
Sure. Free of guilt. Let's go to Student Main Gate.
Oh, hello. Ho ho, you look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? What?
Eh?
I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative fashion guard thing. What? Alright. The studio.
So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch place from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak? You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. Guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So they were trying to protect the director?
The business.
More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Producer,
huh?
Then Studio 1. That tree is still in the way.
Hello, Mr. Monkey Thing.
Hey, Nick. It looks like
The fuck was that?
Somebody is driving and is spinning their tires just a wee bit. Sounds like when tires squeal.
It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
I thought chipmunks were angry in the backyard. It literally sounded like fighting chipmunks. Or the squirrels
no.
or whatever.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck and paperwork after the commotion at trial today. Whoa!
Would you like to try that again?
He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion in today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today?
Yeah.
It was not that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are here. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Okay. Actually, I should probably check Studio 1 and see if there's actually like a slider thing.
I don't really want to be here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick.
If we're supposed to be gathering evidence,
Yeah, there's no slider option, so I pretty much got everything
you
there.
might be in the wrong job.
It's ironic considering she's a fucking spirit medium.
It's like, you don't want to be here, but we have to collect evidence. Like, fucking...
Alright. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
Calm down, Mike. This place is deserted. Oh!
Eek! Nick, what was that noise?
Probably.
It sounded like it came from inside that... Ugh. It sounded like it came from inside that trailer.
Girl, can you let me do my job and inspect the crime scene? Yeah.
Right? Someone must be inside. Yeah, you know, living things are
Hello?
here.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Oh, I thought that was her because of her face change.
Still Nick.
Huh, it's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us.
Alright.
She just disappears.
Oh yeah, because you get to see the whole thing.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras. It looks like it's been turned off for the day.
Oh, there it is.
The security guard station. Okay, Angry Bird. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time.
It won't prompt me back. Let's go to the detention center real quick.
The what?
Detention. I want to say detention center. That did not come out of my mouth properly. I realized this as I was saying it. Dido.
Oh yeah, you really said Dido.
Dido.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
Angry fucking bird, my god! Is it the fucking pheasants in
Yes,
the backyard?
it is the pheasant in the backyard.
We've got pheasants doing mating dances, so they're trying to frickin'...
Yeah, like he's really like
Strutting.
standing like on
Yeah.
straight, like I see something and I'm gonna caw at it.
His milkshake's trying to bring all the girls to our yard. I'm just like, bro, not now.
The good thing is it is fenced off, so it's in the fenced off area
No.
that we can't get to, so. But still, very clearly see his colorful plumage.
Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of.
Wow, they don't tell him much then.
That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Director.
Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes. Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate would move.
Should move.
Should move.
Why did you...
Chicken!
Not even a chicken, it's a
I
pheasant!
know. I know.
Pheasant! Pheasant! Pheasant fingers!
Ronan. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
I see. Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. I think that's kind of like a, I don't think so, but like, they might be hiding stuff from me. They don't seem to keep him in the loop.
Let's get him more information, like what happened with the samurai spear.
Regarding the murder weapon. Yeah, such a weird movement.
Yes.
Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. Efficiently.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. Poor guy. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
Poor guy.
He's like, I'm just trying my best. He's the golden retriever that you throw a ball into the ocean, he comes back with a shell or something, you're like, good enough, bud.
Yeah. I feel like Nick should do that.
Oh, yeah.
If he lost his ball, he'd be like,
Oh, yeah,
I,
he'd be
I
like-
bought a stick.
I gotta bring something back, that's his thing.
Yeah. I brought a stick. Shit, I lost my stick. I'll bring another stick.
New stick, yeah.
With duct tape, we heard.
They fixed a heavy spear with duct tape.
Oh.
It's probably a heavy prop, but still. It's like duct tape of all things.
Regarding this...
It must be the
Look
red
at this
tape,
photograph
Jesus.
from yesterday. Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest.
I sort of got. I feel like he has allergies, and that's why he keeps sniffing.
Maybe. But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room. Your costume was in your dressing room?
Oh, like that. That should
I've
have
done
not
that.
been read that way.
I've done that.
Let's try again.
Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who?
Okay, I think that's all I can actually get, I feel. Yeah. Alright, so Studio being gate.
I'm not really sure what that is, sorry.
Let's try the spear.
Say, you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon like it sounds. It sounds like bleh. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Could you take a look at this?
And that's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway?
Wow.
Christine singing.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome.
I feel like I have to tell her I'm streaming. Okay.
Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind.
Okay. Studio 1.
Have you called the police yet?
Let's examine.
Also, should probably ask you.
An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much.
Everything is. Wait. I thought everyone had T-bone steak. Why is there no bones?
Maybe someone had something else?
Mm.
Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
There's not left on the plate there.
Nothing. There's nothing left on the plates.
So they ate T-bone steaks too?
No, apparently not. What is it with steaks around here?
Unless they got a different type of steak, but at the same time, it doesn't.
Whatever.
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know, it just feels odd.
I feel like they. Because I think they mentioned everyone had T-bone steak, so I think that's the confusing part is there's no bones. Could be wrong.
We shall see.
We shall see.
The trailer door. It's locked. I love how I'm looking at this house. I'm just like, I want to live there.
Wait, I saw something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Same flick. No, I'm just gonna skip that. That!
Oh. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. Oh, wait. No, I did read that right. That's
Yeah.
the wrong 2. There should be 2 O's. Don't get too close.
Ah, yes, you're right.
That fence looks dangerous.
Yeah, see, it's bent. Why
Yep.
is it bent? Alright, let's move around. Let's go to the employee area again, see if the kid will pop out. Hello? Nope. Hello? Sir.
Maya, you want to climb in there and see what's going on?
Move. Assuming good. Right, cool offices? No, okay. Convention center. You present more stuff. I don't know.
His sad music immediately kicks in.
Oh. I clicked the wrong thing. What the fuck did I do?
Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that. Whatever it is. It's so nice.
Okay, there we go.
We found this key card in your dressing room. Oh, that was mine, yes. That's mine, yes.
Can people outside the studio get these cards?
I don't think so. I get so perplexed by him just because he goes from, like, looking deadpan like this to wide-eyed. I'm like,
Like that. Or
Yeah. It's jarring. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is.
Huh.
Regarding this photograph.
I think we already did this.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes, we already did this. Just going through because I forgot like which ones I showed him. Oh Jesus. Okay. Whatever.
Thanks for showing me, but I don't know what you're doing.
Alright. Okay. You show the keycard to her? Alright.
Wow, so they gave a boy one of the key cards.
Well, I'm sort of borrowing it.
I see. You'd better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those cards, those card keys here.
I guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks. I'll be careful.
Where? She's been a bobbin. What the fuck? What am I missing?
The main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there.
Just gonna.
An overhead map of the studios. I almost said lamp.
It's a lamp.
Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios.
Okay. Just trying to see.
Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment.
That's it. Okay, that's it for this area. Bro. Okay, let's check employee area.
I think we already... Yeah.
Yeah, we read. I gotta check mark it. Get rid of check marks.
Ah.
It's a samurai
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of thing. Okay. Okay.
Windows in the back, maybe? Oh. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio?
That is fair. Okay.
Fake. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Agreed.
It makes a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Sometimes just like going for, like if you can't afford a car, it's like the cheapest option. Honestly, if you have an electric bike and like that's the cheapest option you got, that'll make shit going from one place to another a lot easier.
There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on.
That's all that. Okay. Let's check out the
What?
I know who this is. I'm gonna say the wording right now. I'll let you look at him and decide what the fuck I'm gonna give him as a voice.
Just based on what seems to be happening, I think I know what I'm gonna do, but okay.
WTF? Who are Jude's? LMAO. This guy.
Oh yeah, we talked about him.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty.
I think she's playing fetch with him.
Probably.
You look pretty suspicious to me.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Litaxor.
Oh yeah.
Whatever, lamers.
Creepy. Yes, creepy indeed.
My friends and I used to talk like this. How can you not know the great Salmonella? Salmonella Academy.
Huh?
YouTuber.
Ah.
Bruh!
Good luck.
I make the lead shows, The Steel Samurai, mine. What? Read the film credits.
RGFC. Read the film credits.
Okay.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry.
Huh?
You look so... Sorry.
What the fuck?
No. Should I do this again? Oh, no. No. Quite alright, really. It's fine. Ruffle. Oh, God.
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection... yeah. Hot.
Could put your tongue back in your mouth, bro.
Right.
Stop talking like that.
Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume...
What the rock stars? What the heck? I can't even remember half of this shit.
I don't either.
I feel like 90s kids just invented this cringe. My god.
I feel old. Like, I don't remember half of these. Like, some of them it has, like, continued on till
Yeah.
today, like, Raffle and fucking LMAO and all that
But
shit.
even the silly stuff like, did you do a lot? Like, we would jokingly...
Like, J00. Why? Why did we do this? I didn't even do this, actually. What the fuck? What is this?
My friends and I did for laughs, but we didn't.
Rock sores. The fuck is rock sores? He sure can use that. I'm gonna continue on.
Rock sores? Hey, what? Hey, you're drooling.
Lol. Buffer over... What? Buffer overrun.
Oh no.
You've triggered my creative powers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's the guy. Maybe that's what they're eating on the plate. Some chicken fingers. No, plot twist. He ate pheasant fingers.
Oh god. Oh god. Fuck's sake.
Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to The Steel Samurai. Pink Princess. Warrior of Little Old Tokyo.
He already thought of a new fucking, like, series. This is Power Rangers.
This is what happens in my brain when I meet fascinating
This is
people.
fucking Power Rangers. Oh yes, let's do this series. First, I think it was... Wow, the guy that played the evil magistrate played an actual samurai character before this. I want to see that anime.
Right?
And I think it was like Wandering Samurai or something,
Yeah.
and then it got changed to Steel Samurai, and now freaking Pink Princess.
What's funny though is when I meet an interesting person, this is what happens in my brain. I'm like, I must create it.
Alright, yeah, it's her line.
No, just ruffle them out. That's all it is.
Phoenix.
Pink Princess?
Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? That face, man.
I know. He's just.
Oh, I know who you dudes are.
Who you dudes are? Oh,
I know who you dudes are.
I haven't done this in so long, man. Fortunately.
God.
That security lady told you about us, eh? Why is he suddenly getting an accent now at a Fremen?
Carry on.
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. I think I wanted to go with like Beavis and Butthead type thing, but it went weird. Meh. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting for lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer.
That's like Mina's.
Joe Dudes? Judon?
Dude,
That's a Doctor Who month. Yeah, the Jadoon! Oh my god! Yes, it is! The giant freaking rhino guys! Oh my goodness.
I was so busy I didn't get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak? Whoops, that's not him. Fuck.
That's next there, bud.
A T-bone steak, was it? He's like the pocket racer dude. Once you get into that like voice, you just roll with it. Suxors? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sucksers. I hate missing out on food.
I mean, same.
Oh, boys.
Nick, what does sucksores mean?
No idea.
I've never heard that saying either. It's... Even back when I was playing this in the early 2000s, I was like, what the fuck is this motherfucker saying? What the hell?
As someone who spent lots of time on the YTV forums and shit, especially with the Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Yeah, see, I didn't really go on the forums.
I ran into a lot of these fuckers.
Shuckshores, man. It's like, what the fuck? Right English, motherfucker.
You have to just learn to kind of like
shorthand, like lol, raffle, LMAO. Fine, that's just like abbreviating it to make it short.
Was very,
Fine.
very popular.
Sucksores, Joe Dudes. Come on, for fuck's sakes, like.
Well, Jew is just supposed to be you. You dudes.
Yeah.
You dudes. Yeah.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. You like my sweater?
Oh. Frickin' potato face. Alright.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you.
Oh, you mean...
Ooh.
D. Vasquez.
Yeah, that is Vasquez. Okay.
Yeah, Vasquez.
Oh, you mean D. Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though.
Sweats.
He's constantly sweating.
She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, new person.
I apologize for the voices you will be hearing now, because this guy's freaking... He speaks delete.
Oh, he speaks early 2000s.
She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai.
No problem, I understand completely.
Awesome. Yeah, there's this Phoenix again. Fuck.
This is Phoenix again, yes.
You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right?
Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time.
I love how sometimes they'll just go straight laced, like regular English, and then other times it's fucking internet lingo, my dudes. Like,
right.
Oh my god.
Who exactly are these bigwig people you keep mentioning? Or people keep mentioning, right?
Oh, the boss over at the network. And some sponsors. Only a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. More sweats.
Oh my god, I keep hearing the voice and I was like, why does it remind me of a completely different fucking character? And I know why. You sound like fucking Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
Like, almost. Like, it's a slightly different pitch, but it sounds like Beetlejuice.
I'm going nasally, so that's probably it.
Yeah, it's the nasally part that makes it not really sound like Beetlejuice, but like the graveliness sounds like fucking Beetlejuice.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, that's pretty cool. If I take away the nasaliness and put it deeper in my throat, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just a lot of smoking.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers.
Scowl.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses.
Alrighty. Say his name 3 times in a row.
Fuck is this bitch's name again?
I think he meant Salmonella.
That's what I'm saying. What? I couldn't remember his fucking name.
Salmonella.
Yeah. Hi,
Salmon.
puppy.
Hopper!
Hi,
Come here,
puppy.
bud.
He's like, Dad, why are you growling?
why are you fucking talking like that? Jesus Christ.
Hello, my boy.
Come say hi.
Hello.
Hi, come here.
Oh, you good boy.
Come here,
Hello.
bud.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh, you good boy.
The pupper says hi, everybody.
This is the first playthrough? Well, this is his first playthrough. He's seen the memes. He's never played the full game.
Yeah.
I'm a veteran of this game.
So many memes.
So I say nothing. I just wait for the laughs and his reaction sometimes. It's great. Okay, I'll let myself in. You again? Wait, I gotta remember her voice.
You did the angry, crotchety bitch. You again?
There it is.
How rude acting like you've seen a ghost.
There we go, I'm getting it back. Once she actually speaks words.
How rude acting like you've seen a ghost.
Ghost.
A ghost. Demon lady again! Yup.
You certainly got back to your post quickly.
Oh, the police took me away, they did.
They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away.
Oh, yeah.
The funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time.
Sorry, guys.
And I'll be happy to see those
I
fine.
haven't heard that song in a while. Jesus. That just brought me, like, right there.
They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule out her being the murderer.
Anyway.
It rules out her being the one in the photo.
Know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never...
Snipper whapper.
Know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult.
But you don't pay attention to details.
And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
Okay.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with
English! English!
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much.
Oh, boys. Let's see if I can get her to talk.
Just say something insulting about her. See if she can keep her mouth shut.
You
youngins.
Okay. Yeah, you're too.
About that kid you said you saw.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
What was that about sealed lips?
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
About the director. The one who was here the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it.
She never had it to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. Move to Studio 1. Nope. Move to inside Studio 1. Nope. Okay. Let's go to Studio... Actually, no, I don't have the keys yet, so it's fucking pointless. Engage. Kid.
Bye, bitch.
Kid, are you gonna be in the employee area? Yes!
Hey!
I
Hey, wait!
thought he punched you.
Alright.
Oh my god,
Sir.
I'm getting mad fucking, what's his name? Yatta vibes from, K-Project, the anime.
I've never watched that anime, so I don't know.
Like, the colors are way off, but just his attitude and style, I'm like, bro.
He hasn't even talked yet, couldn't.
No, I said his attitude and style. I didn't mention.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
didn't say
gotcha,
anything
gotcha.
about his voice.
Gotcha.
Oh man.
Oh, I forgot that. Oh.
Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport?
Oh, he's got.
Do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
I don't usually do kid voices, so maybe it's good practice. I don't know. I'm on that line where I'm like, should I practice or maybe I practice? Because I haven't practiced kid voices.
Because if not, I'm doing, hey, I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. But if not, you can do it.
You've already, yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I'll practice on my days off, I guess.
Alright.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
Maya, you're 17. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion?
You're a little
Nick,
hippie.
I think I'm being mocked.
You are. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hawkins. Call me kiddo again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. Oh God,
Wow.
bro.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Can't fool me.
Okay, when was the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
You're fucking... Oh my god.
Easy. Like some fries with that? Really? Like some fries with that? Okay.
Not bad, kiddo.
Kiddo?
You almost said Kiryu because you were so used to it.
I was about to, because I saw, oh, and I went, wait, what? No, there's D's. What the fuck is happening?
Kiryu.
Watch it.
What are they doing?
No fucking clue, dude. They're bonding. That's
No,
what's
they're
happening.
not.
In the weirdest ways.
They're aggressively trying to dominate each other with freaking
Facts.
knowledge of the show.
Facts.
Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? I've created this character before.
You were here, weren't you?
Scared my dog.
Oh, buddy. No, shit.
Come here, bud.
What's the kid's age? Let me check. I think he's 10.
What's that? Is that me?
He's 7. He's actually younger than 10. He's 7. Oh, boys.
What's that sound?
He's like, what the fuck, Dad?
He knows it's me now, so he's alright. Did you see anything?
He
Hmm?
He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw them. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you losers.
What? Wait!
Let me go. All right.
Just tackle a fucking kid. Oh.
He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
Huh?
That's Phoenix.
A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder?
Sleeping pills.
Ah! Someone had some melatonin.
Someone mayhaps have put sleeping pills in Mr. Powers' steak. Hence why he went to sleep.
More than likely. They said they gave him pain meds. Who did they say gave him pain meds?
Miss Solbag, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if...
It's either she knew or she didn't. That's what matters, is whether
Yeah.
she knew or not they were pain meds, or sleeping pills.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything.
Well, fuck.
Huh. Where's that old windbag?
Odd of her to leave her post.
Hey!
Hmm.
Nick! That was her. Stop, you whippersnapper!
Snipper wapper.
Was this Snipper Wapper or what?
No, you reading it right. I'm just laughing.
Oh, okay.
When she got flustered and said snipper wapper, I just find that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Notch! Uh-oh, she tripped.
Maya sure looks happy.
Oh, I can get the key.
I can get the key. Hey, Nick! Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
No.
Oh yeah, that was the one in the car though. I don't know why.
Stop!
It creeps her out and I don't know why.
It's just not natural sounding.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
It's that weird, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Reverberation that you do inside your own nasal, and I don't understand
Your own
it.
nasal?
Yes, because it sounds like it's like noise that's coming out of your nasal, and it just doesn't.
You mean my nose?
Yes.
My nasal.
Shut up. Your nasal cavity. Shut up.
Okay, I want you guys to tell me if you know what she's talking about, because I don't get it.
It doesn't sound.
Wah! I hurt my ear. Fuck.
It doesn't sound natural, guys. We'll see what they say.
Hello.
Oh.
I attacked.
There we go. What the fuck? See? Fucking told you!
I don't know what it is, but it's like basically the way you make a G sound if you keep.
Where is this song coming from? That was him.
Okay, basically if you make a G sound but with your teeth down closed like that, it comes out as apparently a weird reverberation. I've done that since I was a kid. It annoyed my brother, but my sister adored it. She thought it was funny. But then people were like, oh my god, that's annoying, stop doing it. So of course I stopped doing it. And then other people heard it when I was an adult, and they were like, you're actually good at voices, you should try voice acting. So I basically flipped off all the people that were like, it's annoying when you do voices. So I was like, I'm gonna make money doing voices now. Fuck you.
I do voices as well, but that's just fucking creepy.
It's like when Laura started singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star with her mouth closed. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
The trailer key.
Bro.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
I'll be buying this, right, Nick?
Trailer key slipped into pocket.
Alright. And... Nope. This way.
It is coming from my throat.
Bro.
I had coffee not long ago, sorry.
Oh, you're hyper. Alright, gotcha.
A little bit.
Okay.
Oh wait, where did we go? Are we still in the corner? I am not seeing...
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. We poofed.
Ah! Where'd my thing go? Why did it switch scenes? You bastard! Give me a second. What the fuck? Did I click something?
I don't know, but we're back now. It
That was
sounds
so
like the... Oh!
God.
Squeak.
Da 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 da. Yeah!
I sound like a kazoo, that's what it is.
Yes!
I sound like a kazoo.
Alright. Fuck.
I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened.
Great, let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
She wants to know who's in there.
Well, you first, Nick.
Not that eager.
Jesus Christ, there's been a lot of different samurais. The singing samurai, Samurai Summer, Dynamite Samurai, it's just like samurais everywhere.
I am Human Kazu. Hello, ma'am. Nice outfit.
Someone's in here.
Yeah, no shit.
Name.
Our names? We're WP's lawyers, and,
I see.
And who might you be? Who might you...
Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful.
It is eerily fucking quiet right now.
Well, she's just kind of done with you anyway. She's like, you're already here, but I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
I got my own shit to deal with. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder.
He has a career of voice acting waiting for him. Maybe funny sidekicks and cartoons with this voice. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing silly shit with my voice, man. But I appreciate the vote of confidence. Thanks, man.
What was that? I don't know. Oh, fuck. I'm being reminded of when I used to work like late nights at my job, and I used to be a floor agent. And
Oh, yeah.
in the middle of the night, and Christian can attest to this, we used to do these pterodactyl noises from across the way. We're like,
There's another sound I used to make, but I can't remember what it is.
God damn.
Ms. Vasquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
Please use full sentences then. A script.
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it.
Rude bitch! We're getting nowhere fast.
Don't think I'm gonna get her talk about anything until I get her script, but let's see. Music, what the fuck?
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Ms. Vasquez?
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. What the nerve of her?
Hey, don't get mad at me.
The director.
About the director. Salmonella, was it? What, exactly is his role here? Fucking plane, now is not the time.
As per normal, our daily plane coming ahead. Motorcycle? Okay, that's pretty Bro. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick, are all people in the entertainment business this
Rude. It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, now you want to talk. Yes?
If you see Manila, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands?
'Cause I'm a high-end classy bitch.
I don't think I like her.
Poor Maya.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright. We'll give it to him if we see him.
Vasquez memo added to the court record. What the fuck did the thing say? Mo reads, bring me the script for episode... Wow, okay. Even in writing form, she's a bitch.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I wonder... Nope, still... Okay. Well, let's give it to Mr. Salmonella. Oh, boys.
That fucking face.
Here, I got this from the producer.
Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one?
I don't know, it's your fucking job, dude.
I must have left it somewhere.
Sweats.
Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it.
Nick? Might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely have...
In Sagan?
It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been.
I agree, Maya.
Okay, Banjo.
Ba, ba, da, da.
I love the Steel Samurai theme song. It's such a catchy tune.
Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, to my heart.
I don't know where that song came from, though. Oh, no. Watermelon. I saw a picture of the watermelon.
Okay. I have candy here. I have Jolly Ranchers, right? There's a watermelon in the corner right here. He saw the watermelon and then started singing that song. What the fuck? Oh, boys.
I felt the need.
the need to sing.
The need to sing is really strong with me.
We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Well, I think that looks like a... something.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in.
Yes, that is called a director's chair.
I've always wanted to sit in one of these.
The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you?
And now he sounds like Goofy the dog. Good job.
Hey there, Mickey. You good?
That was really good, actually. What the fuck?
I like the Goofy movie. Don't judge. Don't judge me.
No, to be fair, the Goofy movie was actually really fucking good.
Yeah. Come on, Maxie.
Hi, Nix. Alright. That's your lines.
Is it slavery if I have a dog?
Okay. Goofy is not actually a dog, no matter what everyone says. I'm not joking. Goofy's not supposed to be a dog.
Well, no, Pete is a cat.
Yeah.
What animal? Animals? I think we actually had this conversation before.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we found out that Goofy was not a dog.
Anthropomorphic dog.
Oh, he is?
Yep. That's what it was. I think you said he was a cow or something because of the droopy ears.
Yes.
Yeah. He is an anthropomorphic dog.
Okay. I still have that in my brain that he's not a dog.
He is. Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere?
Aha! Found it, Nick. The script.
Wow, that looks dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boys.
Hold on.
Me?
I have been sent photos. What are you doing? What do I call this? What? What?
Me?
Yeah. That's fair. And it was like years ago.
You look like you had a confused Pikachu face there. What the fuck?
I'll message you in a bit. We're streaming.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, the stereotypical douchebag replying to them, just being like, well, what the fuck? I want to know. Man. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just like fucking...
What?
Stop throwing a tantrum.
So that's your Pikachu voice? No, I'm saying not
That's my
Pikachu
Pikachu
voice. Surprise Pikachu face. You're just like, huh? I'm like, oh, surprise Pikachu face.
Good
No.
work.
Script, place in pocket. All right.
Surprise Pikachu face.
My friend's just dealing with some asshole right now.
Asshole McGee.
I'm trying to think of the different voices we've done now.
Done a fair few now, honestly.
Yeah. So there are different ones I want to get onto a reel, but I need to practice them for at least a year to make sure they're good enough.
Like Detective Gumshoe is one.
Oh, fuck.
You're like, oh fuck, man.
Basically, until I convince myself that it's good enough, I won't put it on a reel. Like, if I listen to it, I'm like, maybe?
Buddy, you'll have more than enough chance to practice Detective Gumshoe's voice.
Oh, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about all of them.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's you.
Here, we found it. Your script.
Ah. Script.
No thank you, no nothing.
She's a hoity-toity producer. Script handed to D. Vasquez.
Uh-huh. So, you're not gonna talk to us?
Quiet. I'm reading.
Please just scream at her.
Just you hold on. What's the big deal?
Thank you.
What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And who do you even... And do you even know who we are?
Powers as lawyers.
Right.
And am I a suspect?
No, it's just... Well, no, but...
You wanted to know about the day of the murder.
Yes.
Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help.
Fuck's sake, it's like pulling teeth.
You know, there was a meeting here at noon.
Yes, with the director and people from the network.
Again?
Planes are fucking busy today.
Correct. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. It's like flying literally right overhead. I know what.
Ta-da.
Correct. Now listen carefully. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
The path?
What? I was like, what the fuck?
On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked?
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
It's not hard to get over that tree, but whatever. Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Hi, Mr. Monkey.
Oh, right, that. What an original name.
Oh, he wasn't to the side, he was like really blocking the way.
The tree, they could literally climb over that.
Yeah. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Can I do her voice Eddie's like with that in my mouth? Mine is not too bad.
No.
Hammers died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to the studio.
What?
I perfected her what voice. It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story.
They'd corroborate.
Oh, it's corroborate. What?
But wait. What if the head fell off? The head fell over after 2:30. I can't read either. Then you could have gone to Studio 1.
2:30. The time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks.
Huh.
1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. Into gone. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking.
It is a monkey after all.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15?
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we are innocent.
I'm amused by the fact that they don't consider people can just climb through the shit ton of trees here.
Unless it's that fucking dense, but Jesus Christ.
Mr.
Mind you, if you're trying to like carry body or trying to go through brush and trees, especially like her, she's in like in a dress.
Apparently, no. If you're gonna murder someone, you've got intent, and that's more than enough to get you through some fucking trees.
You also gotta find motive and like all that shit too, right? So,
Yeah.
which we'll probably
Someone who
find
wants
out.
to kill will find a motive.
Well, yeah, but we need to find out who has the motive to kill Hammers.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30.
See? Goodbye.
I hate you.
She's not. I don't think she's supposed to be likable, honestly. You have to be prepared if you want to kill someone. Yeah.
I don't
Mr.
think that's something you prepare for. I think your mind just starts to deteriorate until you're kind of like, yeah, I want this done. And then trees don't mean anything. You can make your way through. And people climb over trees all the time. People climb over roofs all the time.
Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record.
What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammers. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good.
Except Will Powers had no motive.
Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy.
That's you.
Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim.
Things are a little early for giving up, don't you think?
Hello?
Who's there?
Huh?
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Hello?
I'm not gonna do
Oh,
it.
is it the kid?
You've got one lead. Not the kid.
Mia, it's you. What took you so long?
Sorry, Phoenix. Might had trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble.
Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble.
Wolf. I'd say so.
What did you mean we have one lead?
The boy, of course.
Yeah, I saw them. I saw everything.
I like how Maya changes when she's Mia. That's the whole thing with, like, her channeling school, is she physically takes the appearance of whoever she's channeling. Male or female, kid or old person.
What? But no way I'm telling you losers.
Me!
Me!
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all.
I'm sure you can find a way to bring him over to our side. Either way, we should go back to the studio. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix.
Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before.
Okay, it's just a regular schnitzel. Wrong thing!
Oh, and the dog only whined once today.
What?
The neighbor's dog?
Yes.
He only whined once today since we called, so woohoo!
And believe me, I have the window open, so if anything happened, then yeah. There's only a few times he whined today, and it was like 5 minutes at the most, and I was like, good. I think they learned their fucking lesson.
They got the scare when the police showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
She's out of breath, I think. Oh wait, I talk better with a candy in my mouth.
For ya. You good? What's
Yay,
wrong?
the dog is saved! Yeah, the owner learned her lesson.
Yeah, the police showed up at our place, but then they were like, "Okay," they said if we turn this way, then we're good.
It's like, let's go to the address that's mentioned, and then go, oh, it's right there, okay. Whippersnapper!
She's been chasing that boy this whole time.
When I catch him,
Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him.
I got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
Huh? A hostage? What happened to the boy?
If I see him again, I'll lay him flat.
Be careful, I don't want you to fucking inhale that candy.
I put it in my cheek when I do it.
Yeah, your teeth, it can still go back.
Oh, believe me, I'm paying attention when I'm doing this. My, what a violent old lady.
Actually, I met with the director just now.
Eh? Ah, my heart. I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammers died.
Hammer.
I keep saying Hammers.
Yeah. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one.
It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing.
Phoenix, the hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that.
Good idea.
What?
Good idea, Miss Olwag, can I?
No! I'm catching that bright if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? I don't know why I gave her British accent.
Trade, huh? I wonder.
Trade.
What do we have?
She wants to visit Studio 1.
Yeah.
We have a card key for Studio 1. Here you go.
Hey, that's a card. Studio 1?
Right. A card key to Studio 1.
I couldn't visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Oh, I was his fan.
You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then.
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1.
I got everything out of there anyway, it's fine. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag.
Card key lent to Missile Bag.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though.
Thank you. I may have use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about.
I would have thought of it in his camera.
Same.
Steel Samurai card added to the court record.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off towards... Hobbling?
Well, she ran around a lot, so.
That's fair.
Is this Mama voice is supposed to be something? It reminds me of a character from Steven Universe.
I thought she was. I thought they were talking about your old lady. I was like, no. A second ago I was doing the. No, it's not. That's literally just when she talks, she looks like a bit like a fish or something. So I was just like.
Probably where the kid is.
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Phoenix, was that the boy?
Yeah, his name's Cody Hawkins.
I think he ran into the dressing room.
He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you.
I don't know how to kick Penny out. There's only one exit, bitch.
Damn it, he's getting away.
Come back.
We're just standing. I love it.
Fun fact, that's how the fisherman... Yes, it does! One of the characters in Steven Universe only talks in like that. With the mama.
I haven't watched it, so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. There. He's back.
How did she...
Hey there. Would you mind helping us? Please? Oh no.
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yo!
Oh my god.
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
Phoenix, you can take it from here.
Don't think he wants my questions. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai's so cool. Oh no. Phoenix, no.
No, Phoenix.
I think he's the bomb.
That's what a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai.
Hey, watch the attitude.
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a child. He's only a kid. I want to say child. The kid has a crush. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid.
Oh, I want to boot you in the nose right now.
I bequeath to you a boot to the head. A whoop! Ow!
Yeah. It's like when you're in school and there's that little, like, scrawny, bratty kid that, like, jabs you and shit. But then as soon as you finally snap and tell him to fuck off, the teacher's like, this person's small and innocent, and then they're just staring at you in the corner like that, and you're like, and it's like, alright, wait till recess, you little shit.
Wait till you're old enough so I can kick you in the head.
Oh no, we were the same age. It was a little brat in my class.
Wow.
So during recess, I
Don't
made
be
him
mean
pay.
to this child. I'm also a child.
Well, the logic was basically they would sneakily bully you, but because
Yeah.
they were short, the teachers would get mad at you when you finally snapped and basically turned around and said, "Would you fuck off?"
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they talk to you like you're the bully. But yeah. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? You got your shit. Cody, this look familiar?
Hey, but you are.
You are, huh?
You are. You know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get.
There are 3 of them.
Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this, if you help me.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect.
I said it right, but it's still not making sense in my
It came
brain.
out weird.
Eschewing the very basis of consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
Considering what I learned about our recent school, like math in schools nowadays, maybe. I love math. I really do.
Hate it.
But simple math is stupid. Like, math is straightforward. You have an equation, you follow the equation, you have one answer. Once you
Oh, you're talking about where it's like, oh, but it has multiple answers. That thing?
I don't even know how to explain simple math because I don't understand simple math. Like, you know, like, when you go, oh, 135 plus 257 equals
Whatever.
whatever the amount is, right? It's very simple. You just go plus this,
Yeah.
like carry the this, plus this, boom. That's your answer. It's
Yeah,
simple,
it's
it's sweet,
definitive.
boom. No, not with simple math. They have to make it fucking complicated where I'm like, why are you doing it this way? It was simpler the first time. You're making the kids do extra steps for no goddamn reason. Which
I
is
think that stuff like that should only apply if that helps the kid learn better.
Yes.
Because I was one of those kids that, like, it seemed the way I was doing it was overcomplicated, but it was the only way I could learn.
yeah.
In that moment, yes, teach that kid the simple math.
If it works with them, sure, but a lot of the kids, like,
They're just overwhelmed
they're
by
bringing it that, like, I had
It's mandatory.
yeah, it's mandatory for everyone. To the point where a friend of mine, her kids go to school, and he brought back his homework, of course, and he's like, hey,
she
Mom.
was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah. And she was good in math. So he goes, Mom, can you help me a little bit with my math homework? I'm not understanding something. Yeah, sure. Looks and goes, what the heck is all this? It's like, give me an example from your book. Pass her the book. Like, what the heck is this?
I haven't bothered looking into it. Ever since I left school, I just don't give a shit about math anymore unless it helps me in real life.
The only reason why I know about it is because of that friend and a few other friends that have kids. And we all look at each other like, what the fuck is this? This is not math. This is stupid.
Addition, subtraction, division, and times tables. Just done.
Uh-huh.
I know some shit that helps me during the day.
Well, that's a thing, right? Oh. Whatever. I don't need that card.
Huh?
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Meh. I'm not gonna. Is this his fucking catchphrase? Goddamn. Man, for a grown up, you sure are dumb.
Premium?
Mom, kid, I'm gonna teach you math. Or real math. Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
Like, fuck.
Why do I feel like we're talking about steak? Yeah. Premium rare.
Yep. Alright. I have to get it from someone.
Yeah.
Let's move and see who I get.
Hello. Hello.
We're looking around for people.
Oh.
So I say hello.
Oh my god.
You good?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello. What brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes.
The girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Oh, sorry. Hair.
Yeah. Weird considering my hair's shorter now, but well, except for the long bits. But anyways.
Nope. She's the same as always.
Lies. Same as always. Can he do Stitch voice? Can you do Stitch's voice?
Murder, nana, Krista. Yeah. The closest I can get.
I can kind of do Stitch. I would have to listen to Stitch again, because I used to do a really good convincing Stitch one point. Yeah.
I haven't tried in a while.
Okay, whatever you say. Okay. He's fabulous, yes.
Me or Phoenix? I've lost things here.
I think you meant Stitch.
Oh, yes. Stitch is fabulous. Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after that boy so fast I thought she'd collapsed. And you too.
Oh, thank you.
You're both fabulous. Fabulous, darling, fabulous. Of course. I did the voice and then I just fucking switched to that voice. Goddamn. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad.
Well, if you want to talk fabulous, we can go full fabulous.
Oh god. Go back to Phoenix now.
Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing?
That's just Scottish.
Oh yeah, but you do it if you're real posh. It makes it sound real sweet.
She was squeezing... Let me read this line.
I know we both kind of like,
What?
squeezing, clenching. What about donuts?
She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
Woo. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously.
A little bit.
Are all those posters on the wall here from Hammer? Of Hammer?
Oh my god. Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studio.
But his popularity has been waning recently, right?
Oh my god, dude.
I must practice Stitch now.
That's true.
Thank you for the help.
Then again, after what happened... That's a different fucking voice. What the fuck am I doing?
Multiple voices. After what happened?
You mean you don't know? You mean you don't know about hammers?
Where are you seeing the S?
I don't know!
There is no S.
Ohana means family.
Ohana means family.
Ohana means family. Family does not get left behind.
I don't know if that was the rest of the thing or not. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, keep going.
Oh no, what happened?
Wait. Now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I don't know how to spell Ohana. Sorry. That's okay. We got it.
I get what you mean.
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Yes? Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here?
Oh, boys. The only person I have, so let's present her this.
Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually.
Do you have a premium rare?
No, it's a premium ultra rare.
Premium ultra rare?
I'm one card away from a complete set.
Hmm? A complete set?
Yeah. A set of one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card.
Why are you concerned about what I
Jesus
think?
Christ.
Why are you concerned about what I think?
Please, I beg you. Please trade with me.
Okay. Trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Of course she does. Of course she does. Of course she does. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me a... Huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
I didn't say no! What the fuck?
Trade.
Okay.
Really? Thanks. Then this is for you.
Can you just smile and calm down?
She's really excited.
Be happy then. Stop glaring.
Ultra rare premium card added to the court record. Yahoo!
Okay. And there she goes.
Yeah. Doesn't doing good thing like that make you feel great?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
I'm used to like the voice of Phoenix you did before, and now it's tripping my brain. It's like when I do Mina for random male characters. Oh wait, where the fuck am I going? Am I going to Studio 2? I need to go to fucking... Main gate? Jesus Christ.
Navigate.
And...
I don't know why, but Stitch's voice makes me need to burp. Holy shit. You! Fucking sit down. Right?
When did the game became Pokemon a trading card game, right?
It did. See this card?
Yeah, so? Wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I needed. Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me!
No, I don't.
Not until you give me information, bud.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
No, not that kind of trade. Ew.
You okay?
It was stomach acid.
Might want to stop.
It was a burp. Ew.
Take a drink of water.
That's the problem, is my stomach's too full.
Ah.
So bubble, yeah. It was watered down stomach acid. Ugh. Anyway. I don't want cards, I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
Erp.
Ultra rare premium card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. The Steel Samurai.
So, you like the still Funny joke?
Funny joke!
So, you like the Steel Samurai?
Oh my god. He's so cool!
I guess.
Is this gonna be the session where you're gonna just do a bunch of different voices?
Yes.
For Phoenix?
Yes.
Like, not even for the other characters, just for Phoenix.
Yes.
Okay. You're judging him by his looks? You have to look at his actions, at his life!
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. Who did your dentistry? You got very straight teeth.
Right? You like him too, don't you?
Well, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai?
Riding the scales? Got to think of something. Think of something, I must. I like when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah! Wizam!
What is a Wizam?
The kid's voice sounds like Ash in Pokemon! Alright, cool.
Cause you know, you got your own young hero type going on.
Oh yeah. Steel Samurai always wins! Always! Check this out! It's my fan album! Samurai scrapbook.
Oh dear. Was that a potato? Oh.
I think he tried to do the Steel Samurai's face in a specific way, but I'm not entirely sure.
It looks like one of the Koroks from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Those stupid publicity. What's a publicity stunts? Will they beat each other up in public?
I always take pictures when the Steel Samurai lands that final blow. Wazam!
What is a Wazam?
I got 'em all. I never miss one. Perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera.
Sweet. What the fuck?
I almost have to like do a weird like.
I thought you were gonna puke.
No, I'm just burping, dude.
That sounded very dangerous.
Oh god. Give me a second.
Her boy.
Oh my god. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? Oh, wrong button. You bet, lady! I just got it for my birthday!
Congrats, happy birthday.
My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory.
It says Samurai. Okay.
Objection! The lawyer's not a lawyer, it's Stitch! Oh.
fucking laughing at me.
It's getting warm in here. Give it a second. And it's not getting dark enough that I can do this.
People laugh at me. Not my fault I swallowed a squeaky toy.
There we go.
Chicken fingers.
That does not work with that voice. Ugh! Fuck up! Peppa's out!
Oh, we've learned that she sounds not just like her mother, but she turns into a goose when she's mad.
Fuck off! Fuck off.
We were in traffic the other day, and of course she went angry French woman, and she just started sounding like the geese.
Fuck!
Oh.
Yeah, me yelling in French. Stitch is sad that people laugh at him. He sure needs a hug. Aww. Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
She has a name.
Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one.
Technology.
Well, then I'm happy to
I'm
accept.
happy to accept.
Words. English number 1. English number God knows what, actually. Well, I'm happy to accept. Thank you.
It's 1 or 2. You speak 2 languages.
What?
It's 1 or 2. You speak 2 languages.
Yeah.
What's with people always giving stuff to me? What a life.
Because she's a charming lady. What? What happened?
You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah?
Did you see anything unusual? The dragon nearby. Very angry burps.
Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too.
What's the difference between justice and great justice? That doesn't make sense.
Same fucking thing is what she's saying.
That's stupid.
I saw everything.
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet.
What did you see?
Cody, I need to ask you something very important. Are you okay? Am I making you giggle? Is it my winning smile? Is it my accent? I could go French for you.
Don't know.
French Stitch would be very helpful.
I'm not sure you could pull that off with Stitch's voice.
I could try.
You can try!
We can try, we will.
What the fuck?
Les poissons, les poissons.
It doesn't work.
I love it.
That doesn't work.
Nope, and that's what makes it fun.
Oh my god.
What did you see on the day of the incident?
Oh my god.
You good?
No.
Good.
Oh, thing kind of went one-sided.
Hello?
Okay. I had to come in through the woods out back to see, so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody?
Oh!
You know what that face looks like? Fucking Naruto's face when he does that face. The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that.
I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Yeah?
Yes.
I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So, the only person left who could have done it, who it could have been, is Will Powers.
I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Oh,
You know exactly who this is, bud.
Not so fast, pal.
See here.
Yeah, stay here, pal. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going. What?
Ooh.
The fuck is he?
did you just kidnap him?
That didn't go well. We're back to 0 lanes. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
What are we gonna do, Mia?
Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Wow, 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 wow! Come on! I misread that. Come to the trial tomorrow, please! I need you there!
That was a weird burp.
That sounds very airy.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Power is innocent?
Yes,
I have to believe.
of course he is.
Excuse me, guys. That's all I want to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great, thanks, Mia.
See you soon. To be continued. Are you okay? 39, Jesus Christ.
Yes. 'Tis 9 o'clock.
Trial day 3.
Turnabout Samurai.
I got the.
Oh.
Can you say Dobby's a free elf, please? Who?
I think she said Dobby. But, he was given a sock. Oh yeah, but he has an accent.
Yes, he has a British accent.
Master has presented Dobby with a sock. Dobby is a free elf.
It's not right. He has just an airy voice.
Yeah, like Dobby has presented. No, wrong wording. Master has presented Dobby a sock. Dobby is free.
It must be a little higher.
I can only do so much with an airy. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. Thanks.
One of us got it.
I watch enough Harry Potter to remember. October 19th.
I watched, like, the first Harry Potter movie a bunch of times and then got bored.
Bro.
I don't know.
You only watched the first one?
First and second is... ugh.
With freaking Gilward Lockhart? The fucking narcissistic asshole?
Yeah,
Oh god.
fuck them.
I find the third one's really good.
I've watched some of them, I just didn't really get into it.
I actually have all of them. Alright.
But no, I can't do Dobby's voice without the squeak, with the squeak.
A stream with Florian choosing voice with his favorite jukebox. Yeah, pretty much is what's going on right now.
If I do it without it, my voice doesn't actually get that high.
Yeah. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I don't know why I did this voice.
I wonder what the highest I can do with my voice is. Oh my god! What the fuck is this?
It almost sounds like Miss Piggy, if you would put it a little bit raspier.
I don't know if I can add a rasp to this. It's very uncomfortable, very odd. Oh god! Where's it going? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Okay, Dido.
Holla! Mr. Wright. Yes?
Thank God.
Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia?
Cat hair.
Are you okay?
Cat hair.
Oh.
This is what you get when you own a cat and a border collie. La 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 la. She looks even unhappy, right?
Keep silver bullets in your pocket just in case this man really is a werewolf.
But he's a sweet werewolf.
He would be like a werewolf that's a Labrador retriever.
Yeah.
He's a were-doggo. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking.
We're not.
Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Oh shit!
Oh, boys!
This is no time for dead people jokes, please!
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Something overlooked?
Bro.
Excuse me, that was rude. Blah.
We have to find something, Phoenix. Today.
Then let's go and shut up, stop talking, because we're wasting time.
It's that or lose the trial.
Then let's move.
Like, they're waiting to be, like,
This isn't going to be
ushered in. No.
This isn't going to be easy.
October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4.
Brain pause.
Oh good, I have to do this fuck again. Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Why?
Because
Oh, boys.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
At least you're keeping Edgeworth the same, because I would have been like, what the fuck?
Oh
Don't
no,
do that.
Edgeworth is supposed to sound posh and obnoxious. That's just the only one that works for him.
Why? Exactly why? Being a troll.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Why does he have an accent now?
I don't. I don't know.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were 2 other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Sure? I don't think so.
Very well.
Bro.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Oh no, I gotta do a bunch of voices now!
That's why I took the kid at this point.
Oh boy!
Is that Voldemort's voice?
I don't think I can do Voldemort's voice. This is what I do for fun.
Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession?
Oh, boys.
Oh, this is gonna be a rough way for voices. We can do it.
How rude can you get? Do you know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob, Ruffle.
I'm with Edgeworth.
Salmonella. I'm a director, television.
Quick.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Face.
Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart.
Why do you look bored already?
If Powers is innocent, you know what that means.
Means. You know what that means.
I think it's because I had the candy in my mouth. Someone's in the trailer on that day. Whoa. Someone's in the trailer on that day. Did it. What the fuck?
Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It's gonna be a long, difficult trial with all these witnesses.
Yeah. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
Day of the murder.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. His thinking face is weird. It took...
A lot more time.
It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Which is not true, because there was 2 plates there.
Yeah. We were in the meeting till around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Miss Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, boys. Alright. Let me check what I have right now, because I have so much stuff.
Stuff. So much stuff. I hope we're not interacting with the voice acting stuff tomorrow, because I'm gonna be rough.
If not the next day, well,
I have
my
things to-
plan for Thursday is that we play
Broken Sword.
Broken Sword.
Cool.
And then I'm actually going to be streaming on Friday
Hey.
with Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I want to see what they've done with the game.
Is that when you always come to work?
Oh no, I come in all sorts of... Sweet, he makes his own hours, that's the life. Hey!
Yeah, probably Friday's going to be the same time as usual.
It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry.
He's the biggest one.
That thinking face, though. Still. What? Phew. I was pretty busy all that day.
Tell us more about that.
How about you tell us about that fucking abbreviation? What the fuck? Bro, it's also called the accent game.
Yes. Oh my god.
In the morning, I was doing a scene run through.
In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Nope, just us 4.
Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. That's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch.
Roths? I've never seen that one. Roths? Rolling on the floor starving?
That makes sense.
Oof.
You alright?
Oh. Bringing up all the freaking air. What exactly did they have for lunch?
I'm not here. There we go.
Oh god.
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
Hello?
So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something seem... There's something about that seem... Oh my
Blah,
god.
blah, blah.
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's a little vague.
Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak?
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. Starvation. That's dramatic.
I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there.
It's a contradiction. Give me a second. Let's go back. I'm just gonna skip to that.
Hello?
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella,
He's already sweating. Jesus.
What did you want?
Sweats.
when I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, well, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
Why would you lie about that?
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
He looks so dumb shaking his head like that, yes.
Blah.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai's story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
What's not... What?
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during this whole meeting?
Except somebody did.
You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had my...
Bro, you do.
Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea.
Press harder.
Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops. Ruffle.
Well,
Mr. Manila, what is this all about?
God.
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone into the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing.
The place. The break.
I think it's like phew, like phew. Phew?
Sigon.
Google help.
F-W-I-W. Meaning. For what it's worth.
Oh!
That is so... Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay.
Sure.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base... What?
Okay.
It's a probably reference or something.
Not even enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me.
Except there's no bones.
I don't think that would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Kitties? Don't be mean.
What?
Kitty growl.
Oh.
What were you doing before those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva?
Oh,
Was Diva's, sorry. D. Vasquez's plate.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Why is that? Okay. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was
Facing a cold. I've never heard it said like that, but okay.
facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Lol.
Well, Phoenix,
That testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out.
all you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time.
Oh, great. Is that all?
Okay. What the fuck do I have here?
Hello, puppy? My puppy dog? Hello? Hello. Monkey?
What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
$2:30, the time of death.
2:30. Not saying anything but hitting the paper.
Yep.
That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
fuck is this reference?
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bones.
Oh yeah, we did this one. 2 plates.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So we have to repress something again, I feel.
Time of death.
Speedrun. Ah, there we go.
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? I hear hissing. What the fuck have you going on?
What?
Oh, it's the cats.
I thought Christina said something.
No, she's talking with her friends.
Okay.
Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One.
I claim it, and I claim it loud, because there's no bones in that T-bone.
Bones!
No bones in that T-bone steak!
If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. In 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility.
I suppose you may say that. You might say that.
Alright, I've got the judge thinking now, because he obviously doesn't do it on his own.
Nope, you gotta prompt it. You gotta coax it to work. He's too old, you gotta coax that brain.
Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright.
Plain!
Mr. Plain, we're in the
I see you!
in the middle of court. This is not the time. Pausing for planes. Yes, as you do the thing where you take them where they need to be.
3, 2, 1.
What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? I said homework. Homework.
Okay.
Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 p.m., I don't know why I added the p.m. there, the path between the studio was blocked.
It's not incorrect, but I have no idea why either.
Miss Monkey? Was it not Mr. Monkey?
I have no clue.
Miss Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right. I was sure that was. Anyway. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right after the time of death. However, the path from the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey head barred the way. It's actually Mr. Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over?
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Power could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we have that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence, a witness.
Who is this witness?
Witness?
Witness.
Oh, you have to completely empty your lungs. Whew.
I want to take a break there.
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw everything the very moment the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Where's the boy?
Where be the boy?
Order! I will have order!
Nix is like, fucking what? Oh,
Nix!
he's playing.
Hi. What are you doing?
I see.
Who's there? Which kid he playing?
The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. They totally brought the boy. Court is adjourned for recess.
Oh, yeah. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Oh. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Frumpkin's doing somersaults, so Nix is like, what the fuck is that cat doing?
Yeah.
Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there is a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination.
Ooh.
The people in that trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. Though there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. Okay, Dairo.
What's gonna happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What are you looking at, bub? What are you looking at?
He's so confused.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Cruel? Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stands. To the stand. Stands.
Someone give him a box!
Your Honor, perhaps you should arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please... You mean bailiff? Whatever. A box. One of those donut crates should do.
Should be bailiff, but whatever.
Wow.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness.
What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
You're in a court of law.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hawkins. I'm in
Intuned grade.
I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day.
I was gonna say, I know why I was gonna say two.
Tood.
Because I was thinking the French, which is deuxième.
dude.
For whatever reason, my brain went to French, but translated the correctly in English, but it was like... I probably was gonna say deuxième année,
Oh.
or deuxième grade, and I was like, what the fuck? No! Deuxième année is correct. 2nd grade is correct. Deuxième is not.
When the Fringlish clashes.
Brain.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Oh, how he started this, and now he's the one being reprimanded.
Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, what?
You were at. He's trying to
he's
simplify.
trying to dumb it down for him.
He's trying to simplify it a little bit.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just... Oh. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. I was gonna say, when they had him up there, I was like, why is that there?
Oh well.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Meow.
Hello?
Cora said no.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court records.
Cody's camera added to the court record.
And if it's a digital camera, that means he should have a
Memory.
display screen.
Very well, Cody.
No. Don't you fucking dare.
Please testify for the court. To the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
Why?
Because it's fun.
No, boys. Oh, boys. Witness accounts.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It's totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, it would have been time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
You didn't have your camera on you. You said you always have it on you.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. Roommate just, hello, bitches. Didn't you say something like that when we were playing Broken Sword? You just went, oh, bitches, or something like that. What was it? You were like, you were like tired. You sighed. You were just like, or it was sluts or something. Just, oh, sluts or something like that. Oh my god.
Yes, because it was slot.
Oh yeah, but she kept saying.
But she kept
slut.
saying slut,
Yeah.
which sounds like slut.
Slut. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
God damn. Alright, I want to see Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Okay, give me a second here. Always carries it. Always carries it. Just gonna get an information about this, though.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy. A person. Kinda tall. Skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kinda far.
Huh.
Don't know what's happening.
She's having a giggle fit.
Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! Okay.
No.
Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Whoa!
Huh? It's like Maya's. What?
Yes. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. She's having a panic cry laugh.
Okay, I have no idea what's happening.
Bad ghost.
She's probably playing Final Fantasy 14, and she's probably like being chased by ghosts.
No.
Because that sounds like me when I panic during a video game when I'm being chased.
Ghost in house.
Christine? Are you playing Final Fantasy 14?
Help. Hello, help.
I'll ask later.
Uh-oh. Will I put... Help! Was I putting too pressure on too much?
Oh, she might be playing Phasmophobia.
Oh. What is this?
I've heard her panic like this before. Yeah, she's playing Phasmophobia.
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Wow, you are old. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera.
No, it's funny, I had a digital camera like that, except it was blue.
I had many. I just couldn't stop taking photos as a kid.
Jesus.
How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Oh. Mr. Wright.
It's a valid fucking question, Edgeworth.
How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, still have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
This is why I refuse to have children. So you did have your have a camera? And you did use this camera.
Why would I use it?
Because you went to the studio.
I was too busy watching.
Uh-huh.
I have the exact proof I need.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera on me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Stop trying to pull the sword out in the court.
It's probably just like those cheap toys.
Doesn't
samurai
matter.
Swords. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stops moving. He's so strong. Steel Samurai rules.
I feel like this kid's energy is making me need to rewatch My Hero Academia. He's so adorable. He's obnoxious.
Deku.
He's obnoxious as fuck. You just want to like accidentally trip him. But what?
Just want to accidentally trip him.
But the big smile reminds me of Deku.
Yeah.
You can also now see why I shouldn't have children. Then again, I'm like, my niece can be a little twit sometimes, but she's awesome.
Yeah.
Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. It's funny, it's one of those things where it's like, she breaks some of my most expensive art, and I'm like, no, it's okay, sweetie, it's just accidents happen, we all drop stuff, Dude, though, I hate it when I grew my beard out. She looked so scared of me.
Oh.
I was like, no! Apparently there's something about having a beard that immediately makes people scared, and so when she...
Probably the big thing is she probably didn't recognize you at first.
I don't know, but she knew that this was the more she'd broken my art more than one occasion, so I think she thought she was like wearing thin or something with me, and so I was just looking at her. I was like, Peyton, did you break it? And she just looked at me, and she looked on the verge of tears. I was like, it's okay, it's okay. It's just, I've dropped stuff before. I've dropped my own art. I've broken my art before. And she goes, yeah. And she was like hiding behind my dad's leg. I was like, oh no!
Uncle Ronan came out and just wanted to hug his niece.
Bitch, shut up. No one cares about your opinion. Phone.
You're lying?
So you're watching The Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course!
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No?
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that! It kind of reminds me of, like, Naruto.
A little bit. So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah!
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person! He was a person!
Yeah. How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember.
Okay,
I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai.
understandable. I see. And what happened next? I just got a cramp in my
Then
leg.
the bad guy
Fuck,
stopped
fuck,
moving.
fuck,
What?
fuck. I just got a cramp in my leg. Oh no. Ow.
I will continue reading until the cramp goes away.
It won't. No, it's doing the twitch. Fuck.
Oh.
Ow. I'm good. I'm good. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
I'm in pain. Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Ooh.
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do that?
Bah.
With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, and a samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that, Pops.
How should I play this?
Press him harder on that. Because the villain
Yeah.
should have been stabbed by a spear.
Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part. Nix. Leave Cora alone. Up. Up. Yeah. Don't bug Cora. I knocked my ball down.
I got my buddy down.
What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Fuck you too! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? What the fuck? I don't think Edwards cares about that. My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Ghosts.
Order! Mr. Wright,
Oh my god, you're doing a Valley Girl impression?
Oh no. If you want me to go full Valley Girl, I can do that.
No.
How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix. Phoenix.
Phoenix! Phoenix!
I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Because it's probably not what,
Mr. Wright, your answer. We've ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't, he was watching something else. Show evidence. No.
I know what, at some point I need to show this. I'm not sure when is the right call.
Message her and ask her to bring Cora in because Cora's meowing at the door, but he's there.
Cora!
She won't come in with.
Nix! Oh, there.
He's on the bed.
Oh, okay. Cora just wants to go in. I'm trying to remember what it is. I feel like you couldn't watch it. But
I'm sending a message so so I can't do that and read at the same time. So hold on. There. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he have calmly watched a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he witnessed a murder. He was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV.
oh, I think I've showed the evidence there. Shit.
The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation?
Oh, thank God. He's gonna say the same thing.
Evidence.
Show evidence.
Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor.
Because contains every victory scene in every battle with the Steel Samurai.
Here's my proof. Proof?
It's not that?
Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
God, Jesus, fucking fuck you.
Jesus fucking fuck you.
Evidence.
I think maybe the camera.
evidence, yes.
It's one of two things, either the camera or it's the scrapbook. I know the scrapbook's gonna be used to prove.
Here's my proof.
Yeah, it's if the music stops, it's
Okay.
the correct one.
The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that.
Ooh, nice and cool. The wind.
Cold air. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, I finally put two and two together. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
I love that you had the shocked look and then did that. Just
Oh,
shock sneeze. Bullseye.
God.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking little kids?
I'm not picking on you. You're just an asshole. Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Oh God, that sneeze made my voice really bad. Okay. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like a request that Cody Hawkins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome. Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh,
No
don't get frickin' crocodile tears now.
No photo?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai escaped.
So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely?
So I held up my camera to take a picture.
Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure them out.
It's the...
When you go from the old Walmart cameras.
Yeah, but it's still the same spot usually. It's always in the top.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about just the different options when you go from that
yeah.
to... You go from the old...
Yeah,
Those things were
I
fun.
remember.
It hurt your thumb after a bit, my god.
Yes, it did. I remember. Especially if you take a lot of pictures in the same fucking day.
Yes.
Oh man, your thumb got red.
Try to take a picture. I really tried.
But the lens wouldn't open, so I missed it.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one?
Press him harder.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture.
Because even if he didn't catch it at the time, he
Yeah.
would have at least took the end picture,
Yeah.
which would have been like the samurai's triumphant win.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hawkins. I know exactly what happened that day.
Because he probably lost?
You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hawkins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Fuck's sakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late. I erased them.
Why?
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know,
I don't.
why would I want to keep a picture like that?
Becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon.
Well, there's a clear contradiction there.
Or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Alright, well, I know which one to present the album. And this. And this. Objection!
Cody,
What? Man, every time you said Cody, you follow with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands that final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. Perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hawkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect him to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor.
And Phoenix figured it out.
No, wait. No way.
Phoenix, I think we've finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this?
Fuck yeah.
Did he actually?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took?
The most explainable thing. Still, Samurai didn't win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted the photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's possible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order! Order! I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. There it is.
There's the tears. There's real tears. And there's the I'm on the roll theme song.
Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh my god. I can't do a full-on crying. It's...
Especially when you're this close to the mic, it's gonna be like, just, yeah.
Well, that, we have neighbors and the windows open.
They're gonna be like, the fuck?
What the fuck is happening?
Order! 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 I want my fucking burger! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right?
The truth?
The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to the witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we've all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about?
The Steel Samurai was the victim.
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Hey. Touch. Order! 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 I wish I had more lines, but apparently this is all I say, because I don't have opinions. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume is the victim? Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through. The action scene run-through that morning.
Makes sense. He knows about the limp.
Mm-hmm. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
That's Cora. Or Honks.
But wait. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see Will Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Which...
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going into Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it! Huh? I thought that Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there's one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here it is.
That's Studio 2.
Next. Here, bud. Come.
Next.
Come. Good boy. Lie down here. Leave Cora alone. Lie down. Oh, good boy.
Hey there, bud.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia? What?
Look at the photo once more.
You slow fucking...
That's it, Phoenix.
Hey! Come.
That photo is up.
Nix, get up. Come here.
Yo.
I know what you're doing. Lie down here. Good boy. Right at that spot. You stay there. But I want to move a few inches so I can bug the cat. No.
That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
You just like merged her with the kid.
I know. I'm doing the kid a lot.
What?
It's very similar, it's just the way I have to
The
pitch.
rasp went into the Mia voice.
Yeah, it's... Yeah.
May I see that photo once more, please?
Because usually when I have to do Cody, I have to drink water after I'm done
Yeah.
doing someone else. Especially Mia, because they're very similar.
He's a good boy.
Just a different tone.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Alright. Did you read this line?
Yes. Certainly, I don't see why not.
Un second, on prend un drink. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Yeah, it says number 2, and not number 1.
Find the inconsistency in the photo. Maybe it's the giant fucking 2.
Well, that 2's upside down,
Yeah.
but... Right there.
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Wow, man. Ugh. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but how? It looks like the number 2.
It's because it's half cut, but still. But at the same time, it's
That's
like
not
fucking...
a fucking 1.
No, exactly.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... That's... impossible!
C'est impossible! Mon Dieu, c'est impossible!
French anime would be amazing.
Oh, fuck. Do you want me to tell you something really funny? I'm pretty sure I still have this cassette. It's a cassette of a Dragon Ball Z movie.
I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z because how many times do they scream, that's not possible, or it's impossible?
But I have a French version of a Dragon Ball Z movie. It is so strange.
Piccolo in French would be so wrong.
Yeah. It's one of the old movies, like, with the original Dragon Ball Z.
Come. Here. X. Up on the bed. Up. Over here. No, you're not getting out of it. Come here. It's fucking smart. Come.
Come on, bud.
Good boy.
Lie down.
Yeah, right down. Right here. Oh, good boy.
There we go. That's better.
Good boy, he's a good boy. You're so smart. You think you're smart enough to outsmart me? You're not, but thank you.
Stay.
Alright.
Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. What you do, Bubba?
Next. What you looking at?
Staring at the kitty, but I'm still not moving from the spot, so you technically can't be mad at me. Smart.
Yep.
The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate, in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene.
True scene of the crime! You know, Studio 2.
Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Yeah, that's the point. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Well, yeah, that completely changes the fucking...
Because supposedly the path was blocked.
Supposedly?
Well,
Supposedly is not a word.
you know what I mean.
You.
There, good boy. I know. It's so hard. I tell you not to bug the kitty, then you want to follow them.
So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15.
2:15.
2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said that no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defendants. The defense makes the following claims. Camera, light, calm.
It's because I kicked this by accident.
The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
Cat?
This is madness.
This is Sparta! I
Saw that coming.
Yeah.
Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume?
That always messes you, doesn't it?
Yep. Are you suggesting he did it to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
I think the empty bottle of sleeping
Yeah.
pill is gonna be the thing.
I have proof.
You good, Cora?
You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that... now that they're so
Surprised.
surprised... Why did it... I think it's because there's 3 S's. I'm like so surprised so suddenly. Blech. I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Oh, shit. Wrong button.
This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. Psst. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Nix. Put your butt down.
Good boy.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicion, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea.
Oh, I don't know. Fucking fingerprint the bottle?
An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
I'm losing it, man. I'm flagging now. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. How dare? I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle, give me to the judge.
Yeah, I'm losing all the power in my voice now.
That's okay. I want to at least get this court
Yes.
session done. Because there's actually another court day. That's why.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hawkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbags may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. I don't know, Cody's still standing there like, the fuck is happening? Very well. Court is adjourned.
October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Whew. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I seriously thought about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too.
Dead-o.
Oh boy. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Bro. Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers. We have... Oh, I have to think of as Austin Powers now. We have to go make our final investigation.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, no. That would not work with this character.
Oh, behave.
Behave.
But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks.
Alright. This is a good place to call it.
I'm amazed that my voice is actually doing better this time than it was last time when we did fewer voices. Oh, we did? No.
No, we did fewer voices. This time we're doing a lot of voices, but we're also having a lot of... Where there's more of an even split now, because there's a lot more female characters. So, which is making a little bit easier. But, that's it for tonight. We will continue with Day 3 investigation and probably Day 4 trial. And that theoretically should be the end of the case, if I remember this case correctly. But... What the fuck, dude?
A stitch.
You weirdo. Alright. Thank you everyone who has been watching the stream tonight. If you've been If you're still... I'm done. I'm done. Alright.
Fucking threw you off.
If you have not yet followed my Twitch channel, you can always follow me so you know the next time I pop online. I do also have a YouTube channel if you wish to see older videos I've done in the past. There's a link down below.
You're still doing the voice.
What?
You're still doing her voice.
I don't know, man. I've been doing it a lot, okay? And then I'm doing the kid's voice and it's all fucked up, alright? I need to rest my voice. Shut up.
Okay. No, I don't want to shut up, but okay.
Fuck you! Anyways. Oh, fuck, man.
Anyway.
YouTube! Link down below if you wish to see all the videos. Also, if you like, you can always... for anyone who's watching this on from YouTube, once I get this videos edited, shut up! Stop laughing at me, you fucker! If you wish to see these videos live and unedited, you can always pop on over to my Twitch channel so you can watch it live there. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can always subscribe so you know the next time a video gets uploaded. But besides that, thank everyone who's been watching, and I will see y'all next time.
Bye, guys. Bye. What the fuck, dude?